It had been 3 long years since Peter had seen his family. After graduating from university, he had taken a job opportunity in Europe that was too good to pass up. The distance was tough, but they made it work. He video called his parents, Sarah and Michael, every Sunday evening and sent postcards from the quaint little towns he visited. His younger sister, Lily, had just started high school when he left and was now blossoming into a young adult. Despite the frequent communications, nothing could replace the warmth of home. As the seasons changed and holidays came and went, Peter reminisced about the family dinners filled with laughter and the small traditions that made their family unique. The smell of his mother's apple pie, the sound of his father's guitar on a lazy Sunday afternoon, and the joy of watching movies with Lily. His life in Europe was fulfilling, but something was missing. The tipping point came when he received a video message from Lily. She stood in her room, decorated with posters of her favorite bands and pictures of friends. With a quivering voice, she told him about her school play, where she was cast as the lead. "I wish you could be here to see it," she said, her eyes welling up with tears. Peter's heart ached. He realized that while he was chasing career goals, he was missing out on precious moments with the people he loved most. He decided it was time to go home, if only for a little while. The journey back was filled with anticipation. Peter hadn't told his family he was coming. He wanted it to be a surprise. He imagined their reactions, the looks of shock and joy on their faces. When his plane touched down in his hometown, a surge of emotions overwhelmed him. It was late evening when he arrived at his family house. The familiar scent of blooming jasmine greeted him as he walked down the pathway. The lights inside flickered, casting a cozy glow. He took a deep breath and knocked on the door. After a few moments, the door creaked open, and there stood his mother, Sarah, her eyes widening in disbelief. "Peter!" she exclaimed, wrapping him in a tight embrace. His father, Michael, came rushing in, his usual stoic demeanor breaking into a grin. "Welcome home, son," he said, his voice choked with emotion. Lily came bounding down the stairs, her eyes wide and filled with tears of joy. "I can't believe you're here," she cried, hugging him tightly. The evening was filled with stories and laughter, the clinking of cutlery against plates, and the warmth of a family reunited. Peter sat back, watching his parents and sister, feeling an overwhelming sense of belonging and love. The next few days were a whirlwind of activities. Peter attended Lily's school play, cheering louder than anyone in the audience. He helped his father in the garden, something they used to do every weekend. He even joined his mother in the kitchen, trying to recreate her famous apple pie. Each moment was cherished, each smile and laugh treasured. Peter knew he would have to leave again, but this time, he promised himself he would visit more often. As the days passed, Peter rediscovered the little things that made his family special.